tutorial on the new collection from KKW Beauty. This is the Classic Blossom palette, which I think this palette is $45. This is how beautiful it looks. It's got the pinks and the really pretty purples. And yeah, it's just a really pretty palette. And I also picked up the blush. Blush is $18. There was 3 different shades in this blush, which I will put the other shades up here. This shade is called Grace, and it is a pink rose with light gold pearl. And I actually meant to order the Destiny, which is the terracotta peach. So I went ahead and ordered that because I don't know why I ordered this one. I ordered this one accident, but I actually really like this blush. So I'm kind of glad I have it. The other shade is Karma, and it is a plum red with gold pearl. And they're all $18 each. And then I picked up number 1, which is a soft peachy pink. And let me swatch this for you guys so you guys can see. These are also $18. I only picked up one lippy from the collection because some of the others were just super duper pink, and I just didn't want all that pinkness. You know what I'm saying? You guys know I do love the KKW Beauty line. I want to say up front, I do not watch the Kardashians. I am not a Kardashian fan. I'm not a Kim Kardashian fan. I don't keep up with all that jazz, but I absolutely love her makeup. I also want to thank you guys so much for all the support on my channel. We have reached 3,000 family members. Yay! Makes me so happy. I am celebrating by doing a nice, fun giveaway. It's the biggest giveaway I've ever done. You guys know that I have always loved giveaways. In the beginning of my channel, I was doing so many giveaways, and then I had a couple of nasty comments, and I shouldn't have let them get to me, but they did. You know how they are. I mean, nasty comments get to you no matter how much you say they don't. They still do. I had somebody comment saying that I was only doing giveaways to get subscribers, and it was just really nasty, and it kind of tainted, because I give out of the kindness of my heart. So I felt like that was tainting the, giveaways, and it was making it kind of an ugly thing. So I kind of calmed it down, and now we are going to bring them back. Yes, we are. I'm gonna at least try to do 2 giveaways a month. We're gonna start out fresh. I'm not gonna let the negativity get to me, and I'm not gonna let the negativity take away from the beauty of giving and what I want my channel to be. So we're gonna start off with a bang. We are going to do a really big giveaway as a thank you for all the support that you guys have shown me throughout the channel. I've only been on here since like December, and it has been the best ride of my life, and I'm doing exactly what I know I'm supposed to be doing, and I love it. So I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. So if you guys want to enter into the giveaway, head over to my Instagram, which I will put here at the bottom of the screen. Head over there, enter, follow all the instructions. It's all there. It's super duper easy. We're just going to enjoy the giveaways. We're going to enjoy having fun with makeup and giving back to you guys as my appreciation for your support. So hang on till the end of the video, and I'm going to go through the products that I'm going to be including in the Instagram giveaway, just so you guys can see and hear me kind of discuss them, and then you can head over to my Instagram and definitely enter to win that giveaway. So hang tight till the end of the video, and I will go through all the products. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I have my base on, and the only thing I don't have on is my blush and highlighter and stuff like that. So this is how the blush came. It comes down inside of a white like little protector. I bought the shade Grace. So this is what it looks like. So it does have a tiny little mirror. It's basically the exact same compact as the brightening powder. I will say that's the only thing I don't like about this collection is all of the packaging is the same. And even though I know that saved them a ton of money to use the exact same packaging, but it makes it difficult because I am someone who has bought a lot of KKW Beauty products. So for me, it's very hard to navigate and find the products that I'm looking for. This is the Classic palette. I love this palette. I use it so much. Love this palette. It's the same packaging as the Classic Blossom. So this is the cardboard for the Classic Blossom. This is what the palette looks like. So it's the exact same. Like, exactly the same. So as I'm navigating, like at least the Mario one had like a really pretty gray color. This one I think would have been really pretty if it was like a light pink, even like maybe the color of shirt I'm wearing. So this is the classic and this is the blossom. So this is darker. So as you can see, I do like that it's the same shape because these are very easy to carry together. Like I have the Mario one and all three of them just like will line up perfectly to like travel with. That's the difference, is the back. But it is what it is. We're gonna get into the palette in just a minute. We're gonna go ahead and put on this blush. I am going to take my E4 brush from Morphe and just start putting this on. Ooh. Oh, I was really hoping I'd like this color. Oh, that's pretty, you guys. And it's a nice blush. I mean, I like the shade of it, and I like the way it looks. So far, so good. I think I might get the other one. Not the purple one, but the other one. So I want to show you guys this really fast because this is one of my favorite blushes. This is from Joey. This is in the shade Adore Me Blush Duo. This is one of my favorite shades. I want to show you guys the similarity. If you guys have been wanting to pick up this set from Joey, but it keeps selling out. Like this blush duo keeps selling out all the time. This is super, super similar. On top is the KKW Beauty and on the bottom is the Joey. So the one from KKW Beauty is just a little bit lighter. Let's move on to the eyeshadow palette. So KKW Beauty, on their Instagram page, they uploaded this picture right here of Kim. I love the eye look and I love the lip with that. Now I didn't get any of the lip liners because I don't wear a lot of pink lipsticks. So that is one reason why I was like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that because it's just, there's no point in me buying a bunch of lipsticks or lip liners that I know I will never pick up. I'm gonna attempt to try to recreate that look, something similar to it. It was just something that kind of really caught my eye, and I wanted to do something similar to that look. So I just took off the protector on the mirror, but the last two palettes I've received does not have a protector, just FYI. This is what the actual palette looks like. It's absolutely beautiful, and I will be honest, the classic palette I have used pretty much all month. Like, I love that palette. I'm constantly picking it up, and I think these two really complement each other very well. And I love the yellow tones in here, and these are just like, it's exactly what it is. It's the classic shades that you need on like an everyday basis. Now this one is definitely more on the pink side, but it's absolutely beautiful, you guys. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. First things first, I think I'm gonna go in with this light pink. I just wanna see what it looks like as far as, you know, throwing it in the crease. So I'm gonna take my Morphe E28 brush and I'm gonna go into that light shade, which is called Japan. So that is kind of just a nice like overall flush of color. So I'm just gonna bring that all over my eyelid, like literally placing it all over the place. I'm gonna go into this shade right here. I just kind of want to play around with the shades. All of her palettes, you know, this is my third one, and the last two consistently had the same type of formula. So I've never had an issue with her eyeshadows. I've never had a lot of fallout with her eyeshadows, and they have become, you know, her eyeshadows have become one of my favorites. I mean, I'm just saying, I know that that's like controversial. I don't understand why they're so controversial because I don't know why America cares so much about the Kardashians, but they do. It's crazy to me. It must be the age, I don't know, but I am not interested in it at all. So I'm gonna go into this shade right here, which is called Baby. And I'm gonna pop that over the pink and just kind of build that up just a little bit. But these are layering over top of each other very well. So I'm gonna go with a smaller brush. This is my JH40 from the Jaclyn Morphe collection. And I'm gonna go into this purple shade right here, kind of start building up the crease a little bit. So now I'm gonna go and dip between these two now. This shade right here is called Tree, and this is called Hanami. So I'm gonna go dip in between those two shades, just to try to build up this crease. And as usual, blends out beautifully. These are definitely more of a powdery type shadow similar to the ABH palettes. You know, they're very powdery down inside the pan, but you get really good pigmentation and they blend out really pretty. Now I'm gonna go in with that dark shade and I'm gonna lightly kind of tap my brush in there, tap it off, and then just really kind of build up this outer V. Okay, but now I'm gonna wipe off that brush and I'm gonna go back into this brown shade right here. And I'm gonna kind of bring this up top. Now we kind of have the base done. She kind of comes out a little bit more on that inner corner, like, and I think in order for that to really pop, I might have to cut my crease. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna take my KKW Beauty concealer, put some right here on the back of my hand. And then I have this little tiny brush. It's a concealer brush from Bare Minerals. It's super duper duper teeny. And I use this to cut my crease with. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up the process. Now that I kind of got the crease cut, I'm going to go ahead and put on this shade right here, but I think I'll put this over top just to make it lighter. I'm going to use this brush from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collection. This is the 41. Okay. I think to get the intensity, I think I'll wet it down. Oh, that shade is stunning. Okay, now I'm going to wipe it off, and then I'm going to dip my brush down into this light one and just place it over top. But now to kind of deepen up that outer corner, I want to go into this shade right here, and I want to mix between these two shades right here. And I'm going to stick this right here on this outer corner. I'm going to take this brush from Sigma. This is the E58 brush. It's a shading brush, and I love this to build up the outer corner. I'm going to go into this shade right here, and then I'm just going to really pack it over top of that shimmer on that outer corner. I like to coat both sides of the brush, tap it off, and then go in. And then I can use both sides of it to kind of build up that intensity. So now I'm going to take the Jaclyn Hill, the 40, the smaller one, and I'm going to dip in between these two shades. Okay, the shimmer and that plum shade. I'm just being extra. And I am going to sweep that right here all over the crease because I do kind of want that shimmer in that crease. So for the lower lash line, I'm going to take my brush from Sigma. This is the E30. And I'm basically going to go in with this shade, and this shade. So I'm going to go into that light brown first, and I'm going to sweep this under here, just basically building up the transition just like I did up top. I'm going to go ahead and finish this eye, throw on some lashes, and I will be right back and we will play with the lippy. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I went ahead and threw on some iconic lights from House of Lashes, and I kind of felt like they were wispy enough to kind of go with this look. So let's get into the lip. The lip shade that I chose was shade Pink 1 because truthfully, all the other ones I knew I would never wear. I don't wear hot pinks. I don't wear dark pinks. Pinks are not my thing as far as lip goes. But number one, I kind of felt like maybe if I used a dark brown type lip liner, I could totally pull this off. So I'm going to use the KKW Beauty Nude Lip Liner number 2. This is my go-to favorite lip liner. It has been since I got it. I can't stop using it. I use it literally in every video. Like, it just is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. Now, I do love how creamy her lip liners are. They're just absolutely amazing. I'm obsessed with that number 2 though. Man, that number 2 is amazing. So this is what number 1 looks like. So as you can see, it is pretty. It's a pretty bright pink. Okay, with the lip liner, I was kind of able to make it a little bit brighter of a pink than it was looking alone. And it's definitely not something I could wear alone. It's just preference, you guys. If you guys like the pink, you'll like this. I will say the KKW Beauty lipsticks are a little bit on the chalky side. Now, the nude ones, I don't feel that they're chalky, but the peach and this pink one, they're definitely a little bit chalky. And they're kind of a mixture between chalky and creamy, which the chalkiness kind of keeps it on and the creaminess kind of keeps it creamy. So I guess you kind of need both of the worlds together, but I think I like the formula of the nude ones a little bit more than I do the peach and now this pink one. I do think that this lippy matches this palette. So if you don't like the pinks and you don't like the dark pinks like I don't, but you love the palette and you maybe want a lippy to use when you use this palette, this is the perfect shade, you know, because you can kind of change the shade with a different lip liner. So let's get into my final thoughts about the palette. Now, number one, I've already said, I do wish that the packaging was a little bit different. So these are the three palettes that I have. This is the KKW Beauty Mario one. This is the classic palette, and this is the classic Blossom palette. So I do wish the packaging was different. You know, even though it does have the different style of sticker on the back, it's still gonna be hard when I have all my palettes laid out. Maybe if they even put something like up here, like even a sticker. I know that they wanna use the packaging, which is very smart business, but I just kind of wish that it had something on the front instead of on the back. I'm okay with them using the same packaging, but maybe kind of give you something that tells the difference between these two, but that's my opinion. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said in my tutorial, I am a huge fan of the KKW Beauty line. The only thing that I can think of off the top of my head that I'm not a fan of is the contour sticks, and it was just because there wasn't a lot of product in there. I liked the product. I felt like the product really blended well, but there just wasn't a lot of product in there. I do like her brand, I do, and I think that this palette is absolutely beautiful. And if you're into those whole pinks and purples, like if you like the Norvina palette, I think you would really like this palette. Let me show you the differences between the Norvina palette and this. Now, of course, with the Norvina palette, you get 14 shades. With the KKW Beauty, you only get 10. So just so you guys can see the differences between these two, they have similar shades. I mean, they do, except for like the periwinkle shades in this one. This one, it doesn't really have that, but it does have a lot of the similar shades. Again, all of this is just preference and what we want. I'm just reviewing them to let you guys know how I personally feel about them. So as far as the blush, out of everything in this collection, I do think the blush is my favorite. I do kind of like to go back and forth on my blushes, but that is a nice blush. Okay, let's get into the giveaway. So all you have to do to enter in this giveaway is head over to my Instagram. I will put it right here at the bottom of the screen. Head over there, enter to win. I'm gonna quickly go through the products that I have included in this giveaway. I think it retails for about $185. So it's definitely the biggest giveaway I've ever done, and I'm very excited about it. So first things first, because this is a KKW Beauty review, I decided to include the KKW Beauty Mario palette. This is the first of the KKW Beauty eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna keep this one in the package, but I'm gonna show you guys what mine looks like. It's very well loved. I think that this palette is perfect for the fall. It has those perfect fall shades. You've got your blues, your maroons, all the warm shades, and you have some cool tones in there as well. This is a really perfect palette for the fall. So the next product, continuing with the eyes, is this little set from Smashbox. I love these little sets. This is perfect for the holidays coming up. You have the really pretty black and gold and silver. So you can create some beautiful Christmas looks with this little palette, and you can incorporate it with other looks in your collection. I love this little deal. I love these little photo edit eye trios from Smashbox. I have a few of them, and they're definitely coming in handy for the holidays. I really, really love this. I've been holding on to this since last Christmas. I bought myself one. You open it up, and there's 3 MAC pigments in there. These MAC pigments are amazing, you guys. I love them. This is what they look like. Now, these are down inside this little pack, These are actually mine, but you have kind of a vanilla shade, which is absolutely beautiful. One of my favorites in the collection. You have English Gilt, which is kind of a bronzy type shade. I absolutely love it. And then you have what they call gold, and you're gonna wanna use a glitter glue with this. These two you don't particularly have to, but this one is straight up glitter. So you'll definitely wanna use glitter glue with the gold one. But it comes in this super cute rose gold snowball looking thing, and it is so cute. I cannot wait for you guys to play around with this. It's so cute and so fun. So the next thing is, of course, I had to include this because this Charlotte Tilbury brow product has changed my life. This is the Legendary Brow product. Now, I am obsessed with this. My brows, until I started using this, my brows would take me like 20, 30 minutes. It depends on the day. And this, it goes on real smooth. And now, if you have a thicker brow, the brush is quite small. Let me pull out mine. This is what the actual product looks like. And it has this tiny little, teeny little brush, okay? Little teeny brush, and you brush your brows, and then you go in with a pencil. And if you have good brows, you don't need to go in with a pencil. The brush is small enough to get a very precise application. This, I chose the shade Supermodel. It's the shade I use. It's kind of just a normal brown shade. Once the winner is chosen, if Supermodel isn't going to be the right shade for you, you will let me know and I will get you the right shade. But I love, love, love this product. Charlotte Tilbury killed it on this Legendary Brows. Okay, and then I'm gonna include an LC sponge because I'm obsessed with mine. I love this sponge. When I'm doing a Foundation Friday video, I use a beauty blender because I know a lot of you guys have a beauty blender at home. So typically I don't use my sponge, but when I'm not filming, this is the thing that I use. I love this sponge. It is my favorite, especially when I want to blend out my concealer and it has that perfect point. I'm going to throw one in for you guys because this is amazing. I am going to include this brush from Sigma. This is the F80 brush. I've been using mine to death since Sigma sent me all these products. I went ahead and grabbed one for you guys because I love this foundation brush and it is amazing and becoming one of my favorites. And I'm also going to include the large angled contour brush, the F40. It is similar to the one that I constantly use from Morphe, but this one is a better brush. I am still working with mine to build it up and make it used and abused. You know how that is. You really want to use and abuse your brushes, especially the face brushes. It seems like the more that you use them and wash them, the better they get. So I wanted to go ahead and include this in there because I have really started to enjoy this one. Even though I'm always reaching for this, I still think this is a fantastic angled brush, and I do think Sigma is probably a little bit better created and better built, and there's a 2-year warranty on them. So I decided instead of doing a Morphe brush, I'm going to give you guys 2 Sigma brushes. That is what is in the giveaway. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 products. I'm so excited. This giveaway will start right now and it will end on October 6th. So it will be up for 2 full weeks, and I am so excited. It is live now. As soon as you guys are seeing this, it is up on my Instagram. So head over there and make sure you guys enter into the giveaway. Good luck, everyone, and be on the look for more giveaways coming because we are going back to giveaways. Don't forget to come right back here on Monday. I'm going to be reviewing the new Natasha Denona Safari palette. I'm going to play with it all weekend, and I'm going to give you guys my full thoughts on Monday on that palette. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend filled with love, happiness, and joy. I love you guys so much. Bye!